Viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. We are alone. And I can already tell, even though I have not uploaded an episode of this yet, that I'm going to have problems with people yelling at me about the pronunciation of some of the names. Let me tell you something, viewers. As I was a youngin', just a wee little Let's Player. No bigger than the top of my desk here. I knew not one, but two people who spelled their names like this fine young man here. Now that is weird. The odds of that are very, very low. And I tell you, neither one of them pronounced it Cecil. They were Cecil, which is why I call him Cecil. Anyway, let's go here. Are we going to have a problem with the next name I start pronouncing? Because people are going to be like, no, you're doing it wrong. And I know a lot of people are going to say, but in the DS version, they pronounced it like this. Well, let me ask you a question, viewers. If there was, well, here, point in case, Mega Man X4. You heard the way some of those guys pronounce words. Are you going to pronounce them like that just because a video game did it? I have no choice. I mean, you're not going to talk like that, right? If she doesn't get some rest, that man's going to walk in place. So is that lady. Welcome. Oh no, she looks ill. Quickly, go into the room. Don't worry about money, please. Thanks. You've come too. You haven't told me your name yet. I can't ask you to forgive me for killing your mother, but please let me protect you. I never noticed how awesome those candles look. We've found you, Cecil. Wait, the King of Baroness, King's orders. If you turn over the survivor for Mist, he will forgive your treachery. It has been deemed dangerous for the people of Mist to even exist. What? Has the king stooped so low as to kill children? Shut up with the lecture and give me the girl. I refuse. Now, here's something that works a little differently. In the American version, the general would yell, "Go get them!" and then the soldiers would attack, and you killed all the soldiers, and the general would run away. It was very, very difficult to end up killing the general. It's much easier here to kill the general. Also, I don't know why we're 6 feet tall and they're 12 feet tall. I'm probably going to be able to kill the general. You watch, he's going to run. Yeah. I found it to be much easier. You get really good experience if you do. Level up for me. I'm sorry, this is my fault. I should be the one apologizing. What I did should not be forgotten. But you protected me. I'm Rydaya. Rydaya. Say it with me. Split it up. Rydaya. That is not Dia. You don't buy your fiancé a diamond ring. You buy them a diamond ring. And she joins our party. And that's awesome. Possibly one of my favorite characters in this game. It's a shame what they did to a lot of these people in the after years. It's a shame what they did to this universe in the after years. So we have Cecil and Rydaya. Alright, let's go. Now, we're going to move her down here. In the back row. She is level 1. She has a rod, leather stuff, and an iron bangle. This is where you would wear your diamond ring. She also has magic. White magic, black magic, call magic. She has none white. She has none black. She has chocobo call. That's pretty cool. Here's what she looks like. Now, I'm going to actually pause the video here, and I'm going to do some grinding because I want to get her leveled up a bit and get her a couple of spells. I'm going to do 1 or 2 battles, though, on screen, just because there are things that you can do in this game that's kind of neat. Now, normally, your mage types are going to be horrible at physical attacks. I will demonstrate. That was bad. Not only did she not do damage, she missed completely. Ah, but there are secrets, viewers. Secrets are nigh. If we use the rod as an item, that's decent physical damage. Why? I don't know. How? It just does. 2 gil, 123 experience, level up. Ice was learned. Cure was learned. And an eye drop. Now there are some spells we will be seeing fairly often. There are other spells that we'll probably never ever get to see. But ice is one we will show off right now. And I wish they would have kept the little dots, like up there in the top left. Look at that, so much power. Sight was learned, which is stupid. Antidote. What does sight do? I will show you. Here's where we are on the map. It's dumb. I hate it. I just recently learned what that did. That's how much you need it. So yeah, there used to be dots. Like there would be a black dot and a white dot in front of the word. I miss those. I think those were handy. So already her MP has gone up to 25. I'm going to level her up to about level 10. I do a little bit of grinding initially in the hard type, but not much. So I'll see you back here briefly. Alright, viewers, welcome back. Well, not really welcome back. You know what I mean. We are back. Level 10, she is capped 100 HP. Here's what she's got. Cure, Sight, and Hold, which is a paralyzed spell, which I'll probably never use. Ice, Bolt, Sleep, and Poison, and I'm going to organize these a bit better. Here's a couple spells I will never cast. And she doesn't learn any new call magic. Ever. Forever. That's a lie. There will be new magic, but it will be later. Much, much later. So we got a armor shop here. This is Naming Way. We'll let you change your characters' names, since you don't actually get to input any names for your characters. Similar to what Final Fantasy II did. But yeah. I like that everybody came in with a preset name. I just really like the way this game worked. Here we can buy just some lightweight armor. You shouldn't need any of this. She's already got basically that. Now, in the last game, Final Fantasy III, we learned that black mages could use bows and arrows. If you're gonna bring a little girl with you, you should put her in the back ranks. Ether. So can they in this game? I'm actually not going to let her take the bow and the iron arrow, though. A staff, we have 2 options. We have rods and staves. Rods look like this, staves look like that. Staves are generally more white mage based. And I believe using a staff as an item in battle will cast the heal spell. Kinda useful. I think. It did the animation for it in the American version, but it didn't actually have any effect. So it would look like it was healing, but it didn't. A girl from Baron collapsed right outside this village. She was delirious with fever and kept calling out, Cecil, Cecil. Rosa. Oh, that's bad news. Oh, Cecil. Don't leave me, Cecil. In order to cure the desert fever, you need the light of the desert, an elusive gem found only in the antlion's lair. Here's something I don't like about this game. I need to go get a gem to cure a fever. doesn't make sense. Even in the Americanized version, they called it the Sand Ruby, which I don't understand how that works. Now, we had to go and talk to Rosa because we can't leave this area unless we do. We want to go this way. This is why we leveled right eye up, because the enemies in here can be a bit of a pain. Oh, look, zombies. Aww. Black Knight stuff, Dark Knight stuff doesn't work on zombies. White magic does, though. Problem is, there's a lot of zombies, and I would have to cast a lot of spells. So... I think a single cure casting will kill one. I don't have fire, so I can't use fire on him. Thankfully, zombies don't do much damage to Dark Knights either. I think I could actually do more damage if I unequipped that sword and punched them. Excuse me. I have no plans on finishing this fight out. So we're gonna run. Oh, we dropped some money. I'm just running because it would take way too long. Potion. Maiden Kiss. That cures the frog status. And no, we don't have to randomly turn ourselves into frogs or anything to progress in this game. Let's summon Chocobo. Chocobo kick. Very deadly. These guys can turn you into frogs. Pew. Money. Experience. Hey, who's that guy? He's funny looking. Tent. Speak to me, old man.
Oh, you wield of the dark sword, please help me.
What's the problem?
My daughter was tricked by a bard and went off to Damcayn. I sense great evil near there.
Then you are the sage Tella. Don't know how I know that.
I am Tella. I was heading to Damcayn, but there's a powerful monster up in the lake. I cannot defeat him with my magic alone, but with your dark sword I might be able to defeat him. Oh, this girl is a summer, isn't she? Quite gifted, I sense. The three of us might stand a chance.
We also have to go to Damcayn.
Then it's decided. Let's go to Damcayn.
For some reason, the American version decided to add an H to the end of his name. And I think it only had one L. So, Tella, Sage, level 20. Has crap all for equipment. Has crap all for defense. Good magic, though. Fire, Ice, and Bolt, Stop, and Osmose, which drains MP. Costs 0 MP in this game. Usually doesn't work very well. Cure 2, Suna. Mostly crap. Useful, though. Now, since he has no defense, we're going to stick him right there. And we can walk around as an old man. Bomb Fragment. That is a dummied out item from the original game, or the American version. Did not appear in that game. So now that we have Tella, who looks like he's wearing a dress, we can finally kill some zombies efficiently. Remember is interesting. Tella is old, viewers. Remember will randomly cast a spell, or it will randomly fail. He's not a great character, but he's pretty good. Now, we want to go way the heck over here. All for the sake of this single treasure chest, because it is an amazing treasure chest, viewers. It's the kind of treasure chest that you write home to. Let's use Bolt. We like the Bolt. Also, remember does take MP. Bam. Level up. Lucky Mallet. Forget what that does. Fire attack. Cures dwarf status. We're not midgets anymore, we're dwarves now. Aw, an iron bangle. That was totally worth coming all the way over here. This is why I didn't buy him any equipment in town, because we're going to find equipment for him. And there's something else we want to do while we're in the water. A lot of people, it turns out, don't know about this. There's a hidden battle right here. That's a lie. I made it up. Now, oddly enough, Bolt doesn't work as well on Toads as Blizzard does, or Ice. See? There are some aquatic, semi-aquatic based enemies that you want to use Ice on. Hidden room, and in here we get an X potion, a dry ether, and a phoenix down. That's it. That's all that's in here. People walk by it 100 times a day. Never knew it was there. But I knew. Bolt. Magic in this game is amazing. In some of the previous games, like Final Fantasy I, magic was almost essential. If you had a mage or any kind of magic user, you really, their job was magic and nothing but magic. Final Fantasy II, there was magic in it, but a lot of it kind of sucked because you had to level it up and all that. Final Fantasy III's magic was decent, didn't get really good to the end of the game, but in this game, magic is really, I think, well balanced, and it... I want to kill that thing. I don't know, it just seems to just work really well. You know, your magic is usually just enough to get you through the area you're in a little easier. Kill this thing because it will give us a lot of experience. Well, we don't get a ton, but had I not killed that, we wouldn't have gotten 176. We would have got about half that, I think. Bolt. Ice on you. I even like the magic animations in this game. Like that one sucks. Right? Ice is not a good example, but you know. Now, I think the re-raise ability that you see this guy keep trying to do over and over, I don't think it works. I don't think he's got enough MP or whatever he needs to cast it. Mostly what they will do is run away, though. Excuse me. Grab this. Very few games do I make it a point to get all the treasure chests. I do in this game. At least I try to, because they're useful. There's actually some really useful stuff in some treasure chests later on. Coming up to one relatively soon. Bolt. Fire. Oh, I didn't kill one. Except the animations aren't super great, but I like them. A lot of people complained about the color. The game's too colorful, da 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 da. But then they're like, I love Final Fantasy V. It is built on the same engine. And they're like, Metroid Fusion is the best game in the world, and it's more colorful than this. So Zero Mission. Neon-colored Samus going through bright orange. It's like Castlevania. Purple walls with orange bricks does not a spooky castle make. It looks more like flavorful than frightening. Look, I'm getting tired of this. We probably won't be doing any fast forwarding through battles in this game. Probably not. Can't say for sure, but I'm not planning on it. He's tired of fighting this same battle. Is that all that appears on this floor? It's almost lunchtime, viewers. That makes me happy. I like lunch. Another reason I decided, well, I usually, not just for the Let's Play, decided to level Rydaya up before coming in here is because later on, we're going to end up in a dungeon where she's going to get a spell that is going to make just dealing with it so much easier. Oh, she's out of magic. That's bad news. Or is it? I know things you don't know, viewers. Like in this little room, we're going to take a nap.
Alright, let's just hear.
Americanized version, the little magic rune, was just a square with a big S on it. Why? I don't know. And I also don't think these little pillars were around it either.
If we rest on top of this magic rune, a force field will surround us. The monsters can't enter. We can rest here in a tent or cottage and save our game. In preparation for tomorrow's battle, let's rest in my tent and heal our wounds.
There's your save the game tutorial, viewers. One paragraph. And they worked it into the story, even.
Fast asleep already. It must have been an exhausting day for one so young. Is this girl?
She's a summoner from Mist.
I sense great potential within her. She could become quite a gifted sorceress. Such a peaceful face. So much like Anna when she was a child.
Anna is
my only daughter. She eloped to Damcayn with a bard because I wouldn't consent to their marriage. Why are you going there?
A friend of mine in Kaipo has an extremely high fever.
So you're after the light of the desert. Without that, there's not much hope.
What is the monster in this cavern?
It's a huge creature with 8 legs. In order to save Anna and your friend, we've got to beat it first. I hope this horrible feeling I have about Damcayn is just my imagination, but...
Well rested. Alright, let's go. Let's save. Yeah, saving there. Saving like it's a sickness. Like it's going out of style. Alright, we want to grab this because this is probably the best chest in here. I want to equip it on right there. This is the Ice Rod. We don't care that it ups physical attack by 2, because when we use it as an item in battle, it will cast Ice 1. Fight. Good job, Tella. Very useful. It's not as strong as the actual spell is. Good job, Tella. But it saves you MP. Experience. Basement floor 3. I don't know how we can be under water and not underwater. You know what I mean? Marshmallow. These guys, I think we remember these guys from Final Fantasy 2. I don't recall them showing up in Final Fantasy 3. They could have. I don't remember. See, physical attacks do crap all to them. And usually you want to use a type of magic that's elemental color is similar to the color that they are. So fire worked really well. Ice, not so much. See? defend. We actually get a defensive stance, too. Kind of like that. Save that fire. I guess I don't have to. There is some... It said the ice rod is really great. There is some other really good stuff in this area, I guess you could say. Not specifically this section, but in this little chapter of the game, there's some other good stuff you can pick up. This is also where we are first introduced to fake walls. There's a fake wall on the screen. Not right now, obviously. Oh no, Tello was turned into a toad. His physical attack sucks, his defense sucks. He can't use any magic other than Isuna and the toad spell. You have the toad spell? No, you have poison and sleep. Well, that's okay. We'll use our maiden kiss. Now, if a toad should by chance decide to hit you with toad a second time, you'll obviously get better. Secrets, viewers. We hit him. Wow. I am impressed. That won't happen again, though. It did happen again. Wow. Proving me wrong. So, and then we head right. Then we head down. And then we head right. And then we can get this treasure chest, which is a plumed hat, which is way better than a leather hat. Well, not way better. Physical defense goes up by 1, but magic defense goes up by 2. And now I can give Tella that leather hat and get him a little more defense. Now, the American version made the hidden passages incredibly obvious. I mean, they may as well not been hidden at all. I'm going to swap you out with that rod. You would get... The wall itself would be kind of a dark, muddy brown kind of color. Not black, but not gray. Kind of tough to describe the color, but it's not black. But then the hidden passageways would be very clearly darker. Now, the only thing I'm worried about here are those mini mages. They can be trouble. So we're going to save them for last when we have less to worry about. Excuse me. Having never finished Final Fantasy III, the Americanized, official Americanized version, but having finished, you know, some of the others, I think I would have to say that this one underwent the most changes from the Japanese version to the American version. Here's why I don't like these guys. Remember, they've got magic, and that sucks. But they like to counter with things like Osmos, which we know steals magic. And I think they have the hold spell as well. See, that's bad. That is also bad. Remember. Well, that ain't gonna help. So if Cecil gets paralyzed, pretty much stuck. Good experience and money. That's why we fought that fight. Oh, jeepers. What are you doing, buddy? You're not killing the fish. There you go. You missed. Yay! That's the spell. Why they called it Dijon or Dejon or whatever, you kids and your pronunciations, I don't know. It's the warp spell. Takes you back to a previous... Okay, you see down there? You see the color difference between the tiles with the water and the other tiles? That's about as obvious as the hidden passages were in the American version. You would just see a line, like a black line. We got fire, we can kill zombies now. Much better. Alright, Eye doesn't have the fire spell yet. It takes her a little while to get it, and there's good reason for that. And obviously, you probably noticed the fewer targets you have, the more powerful your magic's going to be. That's pretty standard Final Fantasy stuff. Antarctic Wind. I don't know why those were dummied out of the American version. By the way, I really dig the look of this room. I like it. I wonder why people went to the trouble of putting treasure chests in here. Because I doubt they would just leave them, you know what I mean? Bolt. Going bolt a second time. Did not mean to double target that, but that'll work. This should kill that one. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You'd think if someone found these treasure chests, they would have opened them. Shadow Blade. That's the one. Attack goes up from 17 to 27. Still doesn't work on the undead, though. Yeah, you'd think if somebody just came across these chests, they would have opened them. And then you would think if they didn't, and they left them there, why would they do that? Knowing other people were going to come through here and, you know, probably take them. You will counter with re-raise, even though you can't re-raise. I love the music in this game. Especially as a bass player, I can really appreciate it.
We can go outside from here. The monster lies under the upcoming waterfall. It would be wise to camp in a tent in the overworld, just in case.
And that's the last bit of hand holding the game is going to do for you. So we're gonna save. Rest up and save. But we're not going to stop yet. Oh, no, no, no. This chapter is not complete. As I said, the game is, excuse me, kind of sort of divided into chapters, and that's how we're going to play it.
He's down below.
How we survived that, I don't know. We just get right back up, though. Keep on moving. Alright, alligators. Great example. You would think, maybe, that Bolt would work really well on alligators. No, Bolt doesn't work on alligators. You want to use ice on alligators. Even though I think in every game up till now, Bolt has been the go-to magic for anything aquatic. But it's like reptiles and amphibians in this game are their own class. It's kind of weird. Hades Gauntlet, Hades Helmet. I'll bet that's for Cecil. Bam. Bam. Whole mess of zombies. I shouldn't do this, because I need to save my magic for the upcoming boss battle, but I will fight with the zombies. I like the look of the zombies in this game, too. Tella's got plenty of magic. It's bright eyes that I kind of need to conserve. Oh, that worked. That should kill you. Alright. Moving on. This little door. Underground lake. Hermes shoes. Hades armor. Equip. Hades armor. That must be it up in the top left. I love this new sword. Oh yeah, I should mention. First Final Fantasy game in which you didn't have to purchase spells. You learn them on your own. And naturally. As it should be. As your mages get stronger, they get stronger magic. I believe in the American version, the only thing the mini-mages did was cast Bolt. I'm not used to seeing all these other spells come out of them. Is that enough for you? Nope. That's better. Get rid of everything in front of him, then I could hurt him. No skipping turns yet. That didn't come about, so you have to defend if you don't want to take a turn. Alright. I think we're good. I'm going to drop a save just in case.
Here it comes. Octomammoth.
Which was Octomam in the American version. And oh, isn't he precious? So here's what we're going to do. Cecil, attack. Red Eye, summon Chocobo. Tella, as soon as you get a turn, Bolt. And just repeat this ad infinitum. Or until he explodes. Octomammoth is very quick. He's also very silly looking. But as you damage him, he will start to lose his arms. Which is a tragedy. No one. Especially an octopus. Like, can you imagine being the only 6-armed octopus in the ocean? You'd get made fun of. It makes me wonder why Tella couldn't do this by himself. It would take a long time, but I think he could handle it. Still love this boss music. Do 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 do. Summon Chocobo. Fight. Da na 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 na. Do 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 do. Banana.
Just what I expected from a Dark Knight. Its movement is slackening.
In the American version, that dialogue was a little bit different. It was more like,
He's slowing down. It's working. Da, 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 da.
and it took about 4 minutes for it to go through. Now this form right here is a joke. Long and short of it, he's a joke. Toad was learned. Sweet. Now we can proceed to Damcayn. Beyond this waterfall is an exit? Is that what that said? I missed it. Well, guess what? I'm never going to cast Toad. Unless I have to, so that's going to go at the bottom. And this one, I think we'll put right there. There's a reason I'm arranging it that way, viewers. We are out. Let us sort our stuff. Let us save the game. I don't need to use a tent. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Carry on.